And we're back. Yes, let's try and finish this up for ourselves. Yeah, there's no guarantee that we can sort this out, but you know what? Let's just first try and get this going. So, we're getting close to getting the turrets for our defense. That makes it slightly perfect. And I thought about it. We need more belts. But firstly, what we're going to do is make a smeltery. Okay, actually, let's just head in here. I want laser turrets, but I believe we should probably go for certain resources first. Let's just finish the lights. That should be okay. Surely? And we'll just come along here and throw those in. So here is where we're going to do the iron smelting. And we can just go up here. And this is probably overkill, but that's okay. We can kind of survive that. There we go. And for that, we can just go through and we can just start this over here. And it's not near enough, but we're going to first do the full iron production. And we can just actually grab this and send it all through there. I'm just thinking, what else do we need? Okay, we need stone. We can have lights. Thank you. So here we go. We're going to get those. And that should probably be enough, because we don't necessarily need to light everything up, do we? But I'm probably going to be doing that by accident, more or less. So we'll just light most of it up. There we go. And I'm trying to keep them lined up correctly and stuff like that. Like, well, not lined up correctly, just in a way that's better for us to see what's happening. And we can just stick one over there. Okay, that should be fine. Let's just grab these, like so. And I know I can put them all onto 2 lines. I just figure it doesn't really matter. Let's just make probably about 40 of these. I think it was at 120, so that should be more or less 40. But just in case, there's an extra few. And we're going to need a lot more of these. We're also going to need long hands. Here we go, in the middle. There we go. So this will be where we put the iron smeltery. And we are going to need to upgrade the smeltery eventually. I can tell you that for free. And there we go. That iron can just go in there. And we'll go out in the middle over here. Oh, do you know what? I'm not smart. Oh, I can leave that one there. I'm less smart than I was before. Basically, I just realized we need gaps in between for the power lines, because we're going to also have long hand inserters. Oh, it feels bad, man. Wait, that one could stay there. It's just that and that I'll pick up. And there we go. Move those 2 down. Those 2 can stay. Move that down. And that was actually fine. Perfect. this might be confusing, and I apologize, but we need somewhere to put the power lines. I just realized, I was like, no, I forgot about them. Yeah, we need to do 2 inserters and 1 extractor. And so this is how we can do that. I don't know why I did that swap, because that was what I needed. And let's just see, longhand. That should be fine. It's roughly 16. And these are going like so. And I'll put them on the outside just because we'll make it neat. Because that just feels better, doesn't it? Well, it feels better to me. And we'll probably need about 2 more. So let's just do 4. And that way. And that's it. Oh, we did need 2 more. Oh, sorry, 4 more. I can't even count today. So this, from over here, will come down to over here. And do we have stack? No, we only have fast, so we'll just use fast. And we're going to need way more of these. There we go. We're going to be making a buffer. So that should keep it working. And there we go. We're going to send coal along that. We'll get an iron chest. It is going to get as full as it can. Which actually made me think of this. We are going to have to go down to there. But let's just go like this, so that we have a buffer input and output. Because we're going to make a buffer. Because then we can just constantly keep producing iron. And we need a fast over there. And we might as well give them power. There and there. And it's just slowly but surely producing that. Okay, and now we need the coal. Now this second coal line will be slow to start out. But that is okay. Let's get rid of you. It'll only be slow to start out because there's only going to be 2. Oh, do you know what? No. Let's not do it that way. Let's just see. Let's go to that one. And that one. We're going to need more of them. At least 2 will kind of work. And we'll come down. And need more. Okay, we need iron. Oh. See? That is a flaw. So let's just go like so, actually. We'll start the entire production. That should be fast enough. Because we literally need iron. I was like, ooh, whoopsie. I used so much iron. Oh my word. Okay, we'll grab some copper. These should be the max. And that should be the max that I need for now. There we go. And this fast is working quite nicely. Okay. Let's just make 4 more. And we can make 13 more. And we can actually just quickly stick some of these up. Like, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? More or less. There we go. And now we need the power lines. So let's just go from here. And we can put these 3 over here. Like so. And just give him a little bit of power. Sweet, so that should start that production. We are going to need to do this whole mine, but there we go. So that should be okay for the start. And I believe what we should do now is go 1, 2, 1, 2. And let's just keep that open. 1, 2. And we're going to set it that way. There we go. We've got a decent buffer. Perfect. Oh, do you know what we need? To start our automatic production for research. So let us do that. That is a good job to do. So we're going to need copper plates. So we need the copper mine to feed down to here. Ooh. Ooh. I kind of don't feel too good about that. Let's just make it temporary because we're going to be doing the copper feed down here. And basically it's going to come through here. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for the little buffer zone. And we'll just go like so. And we'll move that and break the power lines, but that's okay. And we will need one of those. We need iron. That's fine. We don't have to worry about that. We can kind of get that. So we'll be doing the iron lines. There we go. Let's just grab that. Because this is kind of what we're doing. And here we will do 2 outputs and 2 outputs over here. There we go. And let's get rid of that tree because that tree is kind of annoying. That's totally what that tree is. And that should be more than enough for us to work with. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just actually do this the correct way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was just going, ooh. Actually, I'm not doing this correctly. There we go. And this will come this way. And we'll just go under. And actually move that out the way. And under. I think we need 3 more of those. Because here, actually, there, we'll split it. Did I break the power line over here? I'm kind of confused right now, so don't mind me. Yeah, sometimes things like that happen in Factorio, and I'm like, why? Because I don't know. There we go. Now this will be the input feed, and we can just from here go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll give the output feed, and that can come to the middle. I believe that that would work better. So the out is going to be on the far side. We need to stock up on some more iron. I'm just double checking how much is in there in the buffer, because as you know, that could be slightly disastrous. Let's get 2 more of those and about 8 of those. So the output's going to go there, and we'll do some input here, and the last one over there we can just abuse that power line, and there we go. That should be okay. There we go. I know I'm missing something. Well, sure, that is the one side that I'm missing. The buffers. But that's perfectly fine, because this line doesn't actually work yet. I just need to think this through. That's 9, and we'll get input from over there. That makes it perfect. And power lines. There we go. I kind of stick to small power lines way too often, and we'll probably have to change that in the future, but currently I'm not too worried about that. So here we're taking in iron and making iron gear wheels. We're going to do single lines because that's what I feel like. And here, red research. Red. That should be fine. And obviously we need 1 more of these and a few of these, but that's okay because we've already got that. Well, let's just keep it small for now. Let's not go too far with our resources. And you, dear sir, can come over there. So that should sort that out. I'm missing something. I literally feel like I am missing something. Well, I know I need to bring that through, but I also need to do this. Perfect. And there and there. And let's just make the last 11 that we can do, because now we're going to need to do the copper production. I feel quite bad about it. Yeah, that should be fine. We're not too worried about that. Ooh, yes, yes. Be smart. That's what I need to do. I need to also put them here. And there we go. There, and obviously there. I like lining things up for some strange reason. There we go. So we've got a permanent feed for that. We've got a place to permanently bring the iron. We're missing something. Yes. We need to make quite a lot more of these. So let's just leave it there. Because here, what we need to do is this is going up. I figured that would feel correct. And 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 7, 6, 7. I just thought about it. I should have been putting them closer, but that's okay. We'll survive. You know what? We can just kind of deal with that. Can't we? Yeah, it still feels bad, but that is something else. So there's 14 of these, because we're going to do these in the middle on the side. And now this belt, we need one closer. But let's put the output belt over here. I believe that would work out for us, because then the closer belt can be the output belt. And let's just finish some of this. Yes, that way. Perfect. And we'll get input on the outside. I just realized 14, yes, but not 14. Yes. It's times 2. It's a little bit sad, but that's okay. We can kind of deal with that. And that is inputs. And we'll just bring it all the way down and make quite a few transport belts still. Let's just finish off the long hands. And we're almost there. Perfect. 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Should be 14 and 14. Should is the operative word, but let's just be hopeful. And that can turn that way, so that it doesn't come onto that line. And this is going to be output. There we go. Let's just start thinking about this. Let's make as many as we can. Not enough ingredients. And we need to put more lights here and around here. Let's just quickly do some of the lights first. There we go. And we're going to need to sort the power issues out soon. I just suddenly thought about it. We don't have enough power. But that we'll do sort of somewhere else. Perfect. We need a stone mine. It's just when you think about it and you're like, actually, I didn't think of that. Okay. Output. Yes, please. So that should be fine. I made way too many, but I'll just have to deal with it. And let's just go like that. And we can just walk up like that again. Sweet. Now let's bring some of the mines in. This patch will need us to sort it out. But let's just pick these up. Get tons and tons and tons of copper. There we go. Let's just move that away. I believe we're going to do it this way. And that is kind of a waste, but you know what? We're just going to suck it up and actually deal with it. Yeah, there we go. And let's bring the first line in. And this line is the one where we're going to feed all of the lines to. Like so. I was like, oh, I hope I can build some more. Yes, I can. Perfect. And here we can set up power poles. That does reach them all. And we can just put one more over here. And it can also have power. Perfectly fine. Oh, it doesn't reach. That makes me slightly sad. But there we go. Yeah, everything is slowing down because we don't have enough power. So that is what we're going to start with now. But now our production is automated. So let's just grab that. 1, 2, 3. Let's make 9 of those. And then 9 of those. Let's just actually grab that whole chest. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's more than enough, but I'm just making sure we have an extra buffer for what we're going to do now, because we are going to be upping the power production. Okay, so let's get rid of these. Like so. Ah, yeah, it's because they're slow. There we go. Yes, we definitely need way more power. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. We have only a little bit of the power production to go to still. Let's just start actually making space here. Because we're going to be doing a very simple style, I guess. I figure it won't actually matter for us. There we go. We're going to just put the first one, well, the first set in a spot. Here it comes, here it comes. We're going to put one offshore pump up here. Actually, let me just think this through carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is going to come up here and go through over there. I want the 4 lines just in case. And research is going to be slow. Like, this is probably not near a speed run. I'm going to eventually upgrade it so that we have more of the research, but you know what? That's not today's problem. So we can stick it over here. And what we will do is we need to go quite far out. So I think this one will go to there and there. We need walking space and things, but that's not the problem. Power is the literal problem currently. And over here we will just ooh. Aliens are invading already. Okay, would you mind just going away? We need those turrets. We're going to make 4. And tons of bullets. We're going to start our defense. But yeah, this is where we're going to have to leave it today. Our first alien invasion. I'm kind of sad about that. But it's something that we should have expected. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Cheerio.